Today we are going to start in a mountain pose position. So come to the top of your mat. Bring your feet about hips width apart or maybe even close next to each other so that they're touching. Go ahead and bring your arms down by your side, palms face out, closing your eyes, drawing your shoulders down away from your ears as you lift the crown, the top of your head, high to the sky. Setting the intention, the purpose for today's practice. What is it that your body needs today? What is it calling for? And giving yourself the permission to just be, having the opportunity to be here on your mat, dedicating the time for just you. Bringing awareness to your breath. Take an inhale through your nose and count to 4. Pausing at the top and exhaling through the nose for that same count of 4. Inhaling 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. Pause and exhale. Keeping with that steady breath. And feel the earth below your feet as you give a gentle wiggle in your toes and spread the toes nice and wide. And gently blinking your eyes open. Taking an inhale, reach the hands up high to the sky. Look up as you reach up. And exhale, hands right back down by your side. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. This time as we exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, taking a twist. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, over towards the other side. Keeping the movement, inhaling, reaching both arms up. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, taking that twist. Inhale, reach up, look up. On the exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, reach up. This time, exhale, fold forward, hinging at the waist. Hands down onto your shins. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold 2 more times. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back, reaching through the crown. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms down by your side. Inhale, reach up high to the sky. Look up, reach up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Placing your hands down onto your mat, stepping the right foot back and then the left to a high plank position. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Pressing the heels away from you, pulling the belly button towards your spine, keeping the core activated. Continue to breathe. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. On the exhale, knees down, tabletop position. Bringing the hands directly underneath your shoulders, keeping those fingers spread nice and wide. Pressing the top of the right foot into the floor, we're going to lift the left foot up. Extend all the way straight. Square those hips off to the mat. Continuing that steady breath, keeping the core engaged by pulling the belly button towards your spine. Either staying here or extending that right arm out, floating that table, still pressing that right foot into the floor to help stabilize as you're using the entire left hand as you grip that tops of the fingertips in the left hand, pressing through that left heel, flexing that left foot. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, bring the right elbow to the left knee, crunching it together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale to lengthen, really lengthen out, and on your exhale, tabletop position. The other side, pressing the top of that left foot into the mat, extending the right foot back, flexing that right foot. Making sure your hips are squared off to that mat, engaging the core, staying here in tabletop with the leg extended or reaching the left arm all the way out, floating that table. Really elongating that body by reaching through the left fingers all the way through the body down to the right heel. Taking that inhale on the exhale, left elbow, right knee, crunch. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Crunch it together. Inhale, reach and lengthen, really lengthen out. On the exhale, tabletop position. From here, go ahead and take a child's pose, feet together, knees spread wide. Reaching the arms out in front. Pressing those palms into the mat, rolling the shoulders out and underneath. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, walk your hands over towards the right side of your body. Pull the left hip down towards the earth as you focus on breathing into that left lung. Feeling the side body stretch. Maybe walking the left fingertips onto the right hand or reaching them out a little bit further, getting deeper into the left side. On your next inhale, walk your hands to the center. As you exhale, over towards the left, pulling that right hip down towards the earth. Focusing on the right side of the body, breathing into that right lung. Walking your hands back to the center, reach them out a little bit further, pressing those hips back a little closer to those heels. On your next inhale, rise to that tabletop position, curling those toes under, lift back, downward facing dog. Trying to reach those hips high to the sky as you start to pedal it out, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel down and alternating sides. And come to regular down dog. Walk the feet to the center of the body. Inhale the right foot high to the sky, toes pointed down. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip on top of the left. Keeping the shoulders squared to the ground. Bringing any movement here, straightening, bending the leg. Maybe making some big knee circles to help open up the hip on the right side. Come back to three-legged dog, reaching that right foot high to the sky, and then exhale, lower down. Left side, inhale, left foot up, the toes pointing down, and bend that left knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. Squaring those shoulders off to the mat. And bringing any movement here. Coming back to that three-legged dog, extending that left foot up. Inhale, exhale, lower the foot back, downward facing dog. From down dog, bend your knees, look forward, step to the top of your mat for that forward fold. From here, inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Arms down by your side. As we inhale, reach up high to the sky. Grab the left wrist. Exhale, over towards the right. Inhale to the center. Changing sides, over towards the left. Inhale, reach up. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, hands down, stepping the left foot back, then the right, high plank. This time, shifting the weight forward, we're going to slowly lower down. Inhale, up cobra, hugging those elbows in towards the rib cage. Lower down, curling the toes under, press up to your knees, high plank, downward facing dog. Bending the knees, look forward, step or maybe lightly jump, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms down by your side. Inhale, reach up. Grabbing the right wrist over towards the left. Inhale to the center. Change sides over towards the right. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands down. Stepping the right foot back, then the left. High plank position. Chaturanga, shifting the weight forward. Lower down. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, lower down. Come back to downward facing dog. Bend both knees, look forward, step or lightly jump to the top of that mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up high to the sky. Grab the right wrist over towards the left. Inhale to the center, over towards the other side. Reach up, look up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, hands down to the mat, stepping the left foot back, then the right. Chaturanga. Meeting in downward facing dog. Bend both knees, look forward, step or lightly jump, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms down by your side. Inhale, reach up high to the sky. And then we're going to exhale over towards the right. Inhale, lift up, center, change over towards the left. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, hands down, stepping the right, then the left, high plank. Vinyasa, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up, cobra. And meeting in downward facing dog. Take 3 big breaths in down dog. Really pressing those hips down towards the mat. Lifting those hips higher to the sky. Maybe keeping a little bend in your knees to allow those hips to raise up a little bit higher. Walk the feet to the center. We're going to inhale that right foot high to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hips. And then inhale, 3-legged dog. On the exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up, 3-legged dog. Stack the hips. 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Again, inhale, rise up. Stack the hips. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, back up. Stacking the hips. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, hold. Then knee to nose, stepping it through, lower the left knee down. Inhale, reach the hands up high to the sky. Maybe interlacing the fingers together as you lift up through the chest, reaching back as space opens. And then release, frame that right foot. Draw the right toes towards you as you fold over that right leg into a half split. And then bringing movement, matching the breath as you inhale to that low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. And then bring the left hand down, easy twist, right arm up. Framing the right foot with your hand, stepping the right foot back, high plank, chaturanga, shifting the weight forward, lowering down. Inhale, up cobra, and back to downward facing dog. For the left side, inhale, left foot up, bend the knee, bent three-legged dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, raise up, stacking the hips. Three-legged dog, inhale, exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up, stacking the hips. Inhale, three-legged dog, on the exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, rise, stacking the hips. Inhale, three-legged dog, exhale, knee to left elbow, hold. Knee to nose, and stepping it through, bringing the right knee down to the floor. Inhale to reach the hands up to the sky. Option to interlace those fingers as you really focus on lifting through that chest. Lifting the crown, the top of the head. Using your arms, your hands to gently lean backwards as space opens up. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, frame the left foot. And then find yourself in a half split, drawing those left toes towards you. Using the breath, inhale, low lunge. Lift through the chest. Exhale, take the half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale to the low lunge and find that easy twist. Right hand down, curl the right knee up. Reaching the left arm up to the sky. And framing the left foot, stepping back to high plank, chaturanga, shifting the weight forward, lower down. Inhale, up cobra, up dog. And meeting in downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale the right foot high to the sky, toes down. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Pivot the back foot flat, and we're going to find ourselves rising up to a warrior one. Finding that 90-degree bend in the front knee. So lifting through that chest, trying to pivot the hips forward. So maybe using your hands to find the crease in the right hip, placing your hand on your left hip to make that slight adjustment and feel the openness on the left hand side. Trying to make sure that front knee doesn't fall outward, that it stays directly over that heel. And then once you find that alignment, reaching the hands back up. And then from here, we're going to take a bowing warrior. So we're going to bring the right arm to our chest as we lean forward, and then turn the left arm so that your palm is facing away from you as your right hand is resting onto your chest. Continuing to breathe. On the next inhale, rise back up to that warrior one. And exhale, we're going to frame that right foot, step back to that high plank position, and finding your flow. Lowering down, we're going to meet in downward facing dog. From down dog, that left side, inhale left foot up, toes down. Exhale knee to nose, stepping it through, pivoting that back foot flat. We're going to rise up to that warrior one position. Once again, making sure to find our alignment, making sure that left knee is over that heel. Using our hands to place on our hips. Left hand is on the crease of the left hip and that thigh. Right hand onto that hip bone as we use it to just slightly adjust forward. Making sure to stay in that lunge. And then reaching back up for that final alignment. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to find that bowing warrior, shifting the weight forward. Left hand comes to the heart. Right arm, stacking the right shoulder on the left shoulder, and then turn the palm facing away from you. Making sure to stay with that breath while we're in this pose. On your inhale, rise to that warrior one, reach up. Exhale, framing that left foot, high plank, chaturanga, or skipping it. And we're gonna meet in downward dog for that flow. For the right side, inhale, right foot up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, pivot the left foot flat. Inhale, rise to warrior one. On the exhale, take that bow. Shifting the weight forward, left palm away. Inhale, rise back up to that warrior one. Exhale, framing that right foot. Vinyasa. For the left side, inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Find that warrior one. Inhale to rise. On the exhale, find the bowing warrior. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, vinyasa. Meeting in that downward facing dog. Again, right side, inhale, right foot up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Find that warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise, warrior one. And take that vinyasa. Option to float that leg. Meeting in downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. And then walk the feet mat width apart. Walk your hands closer to your feet for wide-legged downward facing dog. Bring the left hand to the center of your body. Reaching the right arm through to the left shin or the left ankle as you bend the right elbow to pull yourself through, shifting the gaze under the left shoulder. And releasing to change sides, right hand to the center, reaching the left arm through to the right shin, bending the left elbow. And releasing, walking back out, regular down dog, walking the feet in. And then from down dog, we're going to inhale the right foot high to the sky. Exhale, knee to right elbow, knee to nose, stepping it through, pivot the back foot flat. This time we're going to find ourselves in a warrior two. Finding that alignment, so keeping that front knee over that heel so it's not pulling outward. Extending the arms out, palms face down, shifting the gaze over the right hand. Staying with that breath. Option to lift that front heel, sitting a little bit deeper. Lowering the heel down if you've raised it, flipping that front palm, reversing the warrior. And then come back up, tee those arms. Extended side angle, right arm onto the right thigh, or maybe bringing the right arm to the inside of the right foot, or placing it onto a block as you stack your shoulders. Left shoulder on top of right. Option to take a bind here. Half bind, reaching the left arms to the inner right thigh, or full bind if that's a part of your practice. Reaching the left arm back and underneath for the right hand. Wherever the space is for you today. Staying with that breath, connecting the body. If you're in a bind, take your time, release out of the bind, restacking the shoulders. Use those side obliques, come back up to the warrior two. Straighten the legs. You're gonna have your toes in, heels out. Bring the arms out to your side. We're gonna fold down halfway and hold. So really making sure to reach to the crown, the top of your head, to elongate the spine, using the core, holding yourself up if you squeeze those inner thighs together. Bring the hands behind your head, interlace them, or gently just place behind your head. Lower the right elbow down to the ground as you raise the left. To the center, change sides, left down, raise the right elbow. Center, again, right elbow down, left up. Center, left down. Center, one more round, we got this. Right down, up, left, up, and bring the hands down. Regular wide-legged forward fold. Whew. Really taking advantage of this wide-legged position. If inversions are part of your practice and you'd like to go upside down, you are more than welcome to. We have about 3 more full breaths in this wide-legged position. And then coming up to your hands, walking the right hand over towards the right foot, pivot the right foot straight, bring the hands to the inside of the right foot to find a lizard pose. Option to lower that back knee down, or you can keep it lifted. Walking the right foot to the very edge of that mat. Option to come down to your forearms. If you want to lower that knee down, getting a little bit deeper, or maybe placing a block underneath your forearms. And coming up to your hands. Then walk your right foot in a little bit closer to the back to regular alignment. And then shifting your weight slightly forward, having your left hand down. Bring the left heel towards you as you reach back with your right arm, gently pulling that left foot towards you. And releasing the left foot, bringing the right hand to the inside. And then lift that left knee up. You're going to walk that right foot all the way back, finding that high plank position for 3 yogi push-ups. Finding that high plank first. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, up cobra. And back to downward facing dog. And from down dog, that left side, inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Then knee to nose, step it through. Pivot that back foot flat. Come up to warrior 2. Finding that alignment. Left knee, 90-degree bend. Knees directly over that heel. Extending the arms out to the side. And reconnecting with the breath. Option to lift that heel, getting a little deeper. Lowering the heel if you have it lifted. Flipping that palm, reversing the warrior. Come back up, warrior 2. Side angle, your version. Stacking the right shoulder on top of the left. Option to bring that left arm to the inside of the left leg or placing it onto a block. Option for a half bind, full binds. And staying with that breath. Focusing in on that breath so that you can allow yourself to just be. If you're in a bind, take your time, release. Restacking the right shoulder on the left. Using the side obliques back to the warrior 2. Straightening the legs. Toes in, heels out. We're going to find a wide-legged fold, holding halfway once again. Fold down, hold halfway. Elongate that spine, reaching through the crown, the top of your head. Core is engaged by pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Staying with that breath. 4, 3, 2, left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. And bringing the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky. Bringing the left hand back down. Finding that forward fold. Trying to reach the crown, the top of the head towards the ground. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. Maybe reaching the hands through the legs to help use those hands to pull yourself closer to the earth. And making the way to their hands. Walking your hands over towards the left foot as you pivot the foot straight. Walking the left foot to the very edge of the mat. Finding that lizard pose. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Option to lower that right knee down to the ground. You could also come to your forearms or bring a block to place underneath your forearms. Wherever the space is for you today. Allowing that breath to remain steady. Lowering that right knee down if it's not already, coming back up to the hands, shifting your weight forward as you bend the right heel towards you, reaching the left arm back for that right foot. And releasing, bringing the hand back forward. Curl that back toe under, lift the knee off. Left leg back to a high plank position for 3 more yogi push-ups. Find your high plank first. Then we're going to lower down, press up. Lower down, press up. Lower down, press up. This time lower all the way down. Inhale, up cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Then from down dog, bend your knees, look forward, step or lightly jump, top of the mat. Forward fold, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, sit back, take a chair. Reaching those arms forward or maybe extending them up towards your ears as you knit the ribs in and sitting a little deeper. Bring the hands together to the prayer position. Center heart. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Really pressing those palms together. Keep the chest lifted, the heart open. Either staying here or option to open all the way up. Right arm up, left arm extends. Bringing the hands together, heart center. Inhale here. Exhale over to the other side. Hooking that right elbow towards the outside of the left thigh. Pressing those palms together. Option to open up. Right arm down, left arm up. And bringing the hands back together, center, finding that chair pose. On your next inhale, rise all the way up. Take a little back bend. Exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, reach up. This time, exhale, cactus those arms, lifting through the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands center heart. Bring the right arm underneath the left for eagle arms. Pressing the palms together. And then pressing them away from your face. Draw the shoulders down away from your ears. And then we're going to take either a figure 4 or full eagle legs. Bringing the right across the left and sitting down. Trying to hook that right foot behind the left. Or taking that figure 4, right ankle over left thigh. And we're going to release the arms. As we gently release that leg, bring it back to find a warrior 3. Extending the right leg back, flexing the right foot. Slight bend in the standing leg. Keeping the hands heart center. Or you can reach them back behind you. Or reach them fully forward. And then bring the hands down to the mat, standing L. Bring the right leg behind the left. Walk the left foot over towards the right. We're going to come down, find a cow face pose. Stretching out the outer hips. If this doesn't work for you, you can do regular easy seat, crossing the legs. Just pulling the glutes down towards that mat. Focus on pulling that lower back down, lengthening. As you reach the hands out in front, to feel that stretch. Relax the muscles in the face if they started to tense up here. That'll send a nice signal to the rest of the body to also relax and just be. We're going to add a little twist in here, bringing that left foot up slightly. We're going to hook the right elbow to the outside of that left knee and use your left arm to help pull, or your left fingers to help pull yourself into that twist as you press that right elbow into the left thigh, not the kneecap. And release. Shifting that weight forward, uncross your legs, step the right foot back, and then the left, downward facing dog. And then from down dog, bend both knees, look forward, step or lightly jump. Top of the mat, inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, sit back, take that chair pose. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hands, heart, center. Inhale here, exhale, right elbow to the left knee. Left thigh, pressing the palms together. We're here for just a beat. Take an inhale, exhale, heart center. Inhale here, exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right thigh, pressing the palms together. Inhale here, exhale, release, heart center. Inhale to rise up. Take that back bend, exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Left hand, arm under right, eagle arms. Pressing those palms together and then away from your face. Drawing the shoulders down away from the ears. Then either taking that figure four or the full eagle pose with the legs, crossing the left leg over the right, sitting down, maybe trying to hook that left foot behind the right calf, or simply keeping the left ankle over the right thigh. Keep pressing those palms away from your face. Releasing the hands, then releasing the leg, finding that warrior three, pressing the left foot back. Flexing that left foot, slight bend in that standing leg. Finding the position for wherever you need for your hands. And don't worry if you fall, it's all a part of the practice. We learn to put the smile back on our face and to get right back into it. Then from here, bring the hands down onto your mat, standing L. Bring the left leg behind that right. Walk that right foot over towards the left. Bending the knees, coming down however you can to find that cow face pose. Trying to stack that right knee on top of the left, or just finding that easy seat. Again, lengthening in the spine, bringing that lower back, connecting the glutes down to the earth. Bringing the hands out in front. Reconnecting with that breath. Relaxing the muscles in the face. And just be. We're going to find that twist. So bringing that right foot up a bit, and then bringing the right hand back behind you, hooking that left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Pressing that left elbow in, using the right fingertips to get deeper into that twist. And releasing, coming back forward. We're going to shift our weight forward, staying low. Coming all the way down to our bellies. Bringing the arms out to the side. Right cheek down onto the mat. Gazing to the left. We're going to lift the left leg up. Bring the left leg over the right. Bend the left knee so that you can bring the left foot behind you, touching the floor. As you draw that left hand in towards your chest. And keeping the right arm at a 2 or a 3 o'clock position. Option to reach the left arm up to the sky. And coming back down to the belly. Changing sides, left cheek, looking over to the right. Lifting the right leg over the left, bending that right knee. Letting the foot come over to the ground as you draw the right hand in towards your chest. Resting the head down onto your mat. Now your left arm is at about a 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock position. Option to reach the right arm up to the sky. And coming back out onto the belly. Forehead down onto the mat, hands by your rib cage. Curl your toes under, press up to your knees, and then just shift your weight back to the heels as you bring your knees forward. Soles of the feet onto the mat. We're going to do just a little bit of core work before we finish off today. So having the feet about hips width apart, start to slowly shift your weight back. That's going to engage that core, the lower abdominal section here. Lift through the chest, shoulders down away from the ear. You can tense your fingers, have them down here by the side for support, or lift your hands up, palms face up. And then furthermore, lifting the right foot and then the left for a boat pose. So lifting through that chest. Keep breathing. As we inhale, we're going to lower, hover the boat, arms over your head, extending the legs. As we exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, lower, hover. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, hover. Exhale, lift. We're going to lower and hover, hold, reaching those arms out, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, hug the knees in, rock them forward and back, side to side. Find a happy baby, extending the soles of the feet to the sky. Reaching for the arches of your feet as you bend the knees and draw the knees towards you. Bring the soles of the feet together, supine butterfly. Using the elbows to press the knees away from you as you draw the toes towards you. Release, extend both legs up, pointing the toes towards the sky, and then flexing the feet, grabbing behind the shins, and maybe you stay here or have a strap, or maybe plow as part of your practice where you want to bring your feet all the way behind you, touching the toes. Wherever the space is, whatever you feel your body needs. Slowly coming out from where you are. Go ahead and bring the soles of the feet down onto the mat. We're going to take one final spinal twist, extending the right leg out, hugging the left knee in as you draw the left knee over the right side of the body. Keep that left shoulder rooted to the ground. Releasing to come back to the center, extending the left leg out, hugging that right knee in, bringing the right knee over to the left side, extending the right arm out, keeping that right shoulder rooted to the ground. Releasing, coming back to the center, extending the right leg all the way out. And take your resting pose, the final pose today. As you bring your arms to your side, palms face up. Reclose the eyes as you allow the breath to come back to the body. Allowing yourself to just be. And if time allows for you today to continue this journey in your resting pose, re-energizing the body, then I welcome you to stay a bit longer. For those that have completed their journey for the day, I thank you for joining me. Namaste.